Hey, okay, see, I tried to go live on YouTube. Oh, another story. Not really as tech savvy as I used to be when computers were really simple, okay? So, main YouTube, we haven't got that whole live thing down. So, I'm getting on here. This is going to be the start of my, it's not really a year long, it's actually going to be a little bit longer than a year. I'm going to show you. My 50th birthday is next year, which is in November. Somewhere on here I've got a thing. I don't know if you can see that. What's it say? No, that says to my birthday. That's not what we're counting down. Where's everything else? My birthday. Somewhere on here. Oh, 49. Oh, the big 50. Okay. You can see right there, maybe. Possibly. Which direction? Yeah. That is the countdown to my big 50. See, it says up there, the big 50. Okay. So, to kind of recap a whole bunch of things, had a lot of things going on in the last year. Had a complete hysterectomy. Did that for genetic reasons. Long story short, they can do this great thing now where they test your genetic markers to see if you're predestined, whatever, to get certain cancers, certain things, due to the fact that my grandfather and my aunt had a certain type of cancer. I tested, and I came back with the gene to get, it's actually called Lynch syndrome. So this gene, or gene mutation, I think is what they actually refer to it as, leads to colon cancer, ovarian cancer, uterine cancer, cervical cancer, I think. All of which, I mean, my aunt, a different aunt, was diagnosed with I think it was ovarian cancer last year. She went through all that. So, because of that and the risk for cancer, I had a complete hysterectomy. What nobody told me is the moment I woke up, I was going to go into full-blown menopause. Great stuff there, let me tell you. Great. Worked with a naturopath a little bit to get the hot flashes and things worked out. I have an autoimmune disease and a connective tissue disease, both which work together, allowing my body basically to attack itself pretty much all the time. So I don't want to be on a lot of medications. I refuse to be on a lot of medications. I didn't deal with the whole being thrown into menopause very well. I gained a lot of weight. Just from, well, if you back up even further from there, September 23rd will be 7 years smoke-free. Gained a little bit of weight after that. Gained a lot of weight after the surgery. Hit my all-time high. I went into having had some issues with some healing and some pain and things here recently. So I went back to my surgeon, my gynecologist, and I stood on her scales. I cried. That was awful. I cried. That was my all-time high. I have had 3 babies, 3 pregnancies, and each one of them I hit a number on the scale as an all-time high. 150. 150. The number at the doctor's office a couple weeks ago, 30 pounds heavier than that. 30 pounds. Yeah. She told me I needed to lose weight. About a week before then, I'd been to my regular nurse practitioner. Having some liver issues. It's called a fatty liver, which most Americans, a lot of Americans have because we like to eat junk. So I'm not alone in that. But she said, number one thing, change my diet. Change my diet, change my way of thinking about my diet, and lose weight. So 2 doctors in basically a week. I got to change my life. I've got to lose some weight. And I know that it's not going to be easy. I know it's not going to come off as quickly as I would like for it to. So I'm giving myself a goal of my 50th birthday. And it's not just a number on the scale. I mean, I have a number that I want to be at, but I want to be healthy. I want to be fit. I want to be lean. I want to look sexy at 50. So I have a hard time holding myself accountable. I have a hard time motivating myself. I don't know. And I get all these ideas and I get all this, and I think, yeah, that's going to work. I'm going to do that. And I don't do it. It's the bottom line. I just don't do it. My husband, because I get all these crazy ideas, has told me I cannot spend a dime on a weight loss product, on exercise equipment, on any of that stuff, because trust me, I've tried everything. I mean, we were talking about it at work today. I even bought a weighted hula hoop once. A weighted hula hoop. Because everybody needs a weighted hula hoop. Sucker, I cannot hold that sucker up. I can spin that sucker. Shoot, I should have known, because I get on the Wii. I can't even keep that imaginary hula hoop in place. So, not a good thing. Can't spend any more money. My doctor did give me a diet aid that we're trying, because I have tried so many different things in the past year, but my entire life I've tried a whole bunch of things. I'd like to go back to that body, 15 years ago that I thought was so fat that I thought I needed to spend buku whatever's on. As you can see behind me, there's some exercise stuff back there. We had a gym set up out in our building, but plans kind of changed with that, so got rid of some of it, moved some of it into a spare bedroom. I also have a little office. It's one of the boys' Johnny's own bedroom, so there's holes in the wall there, so it's gross, but we'll get there. I don't really plan on ever making you watch me use any of this stuff, because it's not pleasant. It just happens to be where everything's set up. I could show you. See, I'm kind of a pack rat don't have a lot of places to put stuff. This is a little bitty thing, but that's, see, and then there's stuff back over there. I don't know what, that's a machine, a weight machine. This one's my favorite. That is my, the grandkids' toys, but my rower. I love my rower, but I'm gonna tell you. I got on there. Well, it wasn't this past weekend, because I was in bed sick all weekend. I had this massive, nasty sore throat. Anyway, so I guess it was last week sometime. Oh man, fat girls, trying to row, crazy. Belly gets in the way. So that's probably a good thing though. We'll work that belly out. Gonna give myself some goals, some things. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, Fitbit, right? Fitbit. I last week did a Fitbit challenge with some friends from Facebook and life. Dropped dead last. So do it again this week. Using it to motivate myself and anybody else out there who needs to be motivated. Do not know what my friends are doing all day. I think that they tie theirs or wrap it around their animals or something, let them run all around the place. This is Tuesday. Excuse me. So the challenge, it's week-long work week, Monday through Friday. I started yesterday morning. These chicks, they've got 20,000 steps. Let me show you. Let me get over here. I work in a doctor's office, an optometrist's office. I am the receptionist. I stand in one place most of the day. So today I tried to make an effort to walk every hour. So I actually did hit, now you can't see that. Well, that sucks. Okay, so I got my 250 steps, 13 out of 14 hours, right? Got all my water in, almost 100 ounces there. So my step count so far for today, when I get done, I'm gonna get on the damn treadmill, okay? But it's 6,188. Now, for this challenge, let's get over here. All right, oh, excuse me, I lied. Brandy has 31,000 some odd steps. Me, I have 10,000. 10,000, 2 days. This is 2 days, okay? Great. Yeah, so it means I have to get on the treadmill. I mean, I'm in last place. There's Stacy has 25,000. Tammy Tammy still has her work day to do. She's a nighter. So she's at 17, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10. Julie has 10. Yeah. Okay. Great stuff, right? Hey, add me on Fitbit. Let's see who can lose together. I don't even know what my Fitbit name is. Jules Max 70. Jules Max 70. That is my Fitbit, I think. Is there a place that shows that? I guess it doesn't really matter, but yeah, if anybody out there in this world is wanting to add me just to see. Well, it says Julianne, but I thought it was. Search me, I'm on there. Jules Mac, Jules McGrew, Julie McGrew. I don't know. I lose track. You want to drop me an email? My email on this is. I'll let you know. Hang on. It is Jules Healthy Road to 50. Jules Healthy Road to 50 at gmail.com. I also have WordPress. I'm going to tell you what that is too. Just search for me if you want. JulesMcGrew.blog. That's that. Okay, so what else can I tell you about? Oh, this thing come up. I'm going to start this next. I think it starts September 9th. I'm probably not going to be able to see it either. But it's by Revelation Wellness. And this doesn't tell you much about it. But it's a sugar fasting challenge. So if you want to know more about that, find me on Facebook. Julie McGrew. I don't know. Find me on Facebook and you can find out more about this sugar fast challenge. I think really this is going to be a year long. I'm going to put reminders in every day to get on and do a live video on YouTube. I guess YouTube has to like activate me or something. So that's why this first one is not live. I can't tell you if it'd be in the morning, if it'd be in the evening, afternoon. It depends on my day. Mondays are bad. You know, I may skip Mondays, who knows, because it's a really long day at work. But I always have a 3-day weekend. Friday. There's a holiday weekend coming up. I would really love for you to share this. Encourage me. Please don't, give bad feedback. Don't tell me how fat I am. I know, okay? That is why I'm here. I'm giving myself plenty of time to get unfat. There's no reason to be rude. If you're going to be rude, don't be here. I didn't ask you to like me. There's just no reason for it. I'm trying, okay? Yeah, I know I'm almost 50. I should have my shit together, but I don't need you to tell me about it, okay? That's just how I feel about it. We can be friends. We don't have to be friends. I'm not looking for friends. I am looking for positive feedback. I am looking for motivation. I am looking for tips. The biggest thing in the being healthy, I tried last year and working with the naturopath was basically just eating lean meat, vegetables, fruits, good fat, nothing fancy. And I was losing weight and I felt really good for the first time in a really long time. The inflammation was gone, the pain was gone, my extreme fatigue wasn't as bad. It wasn't extreme. And then the surgery. And I don't know. I blame that on myself more because I didn't research it as much. You hear those signs, cancer, and you think, oh my God. So I blame that on me. And I can't begin to tell you. Unless you've been there yourself. I just can't even begin to tell you. The hot flashes, that's nothing. There's just so much more to that. The whole mental thing, the whole no hormones, dryness, lack of drive, lack of sex drive, lack of anything. It's, the more I ate, the more I it's just not a cakewalk, I guess. When certain so I would eat. It was my makeup. It was my feel good. It was my, I got this. Because I am talking with friends. They didn't have the same experience that I had. They didn't have the same surgery that I had. They all felt great after they had their surgery. They didn't go through any of this. So I ate. I didn't smoke anymore, so I ate. And I didn't do anything else. I was always so tired. I was always just so tired. I didn't look at myself in the mirror. Put my makeup on, because I'm short. I'm 5'2", okay? I'm 5'2" and maybe 3/4. I don't know, that might be stretching it. So the mirror in our bathroom's pretty big. It's up here. So, I see like this, I put my makeup on and stuff. I didn't really look full body. So my picture in my head of me was not this. And nobody tells you. Nobody says, my God, girl, you have gotten fat. They don't. And quit going places. We don't go anywhere. We don't go with anybody. We don't hang out. Nobody calls and says, hey, come over. It just is what it is. And yeah, the summer, we didn't do anything this summer. Nothing. There was nobody we just didn't. Like I said, it is what it is. It's nobody else's. It's so, yeah. So I guess, when those doctors said that, I was just like, wow. Never thought I'd be at a point in my life where I would have to have a doctor tell me, no, girl, you really need to take some weight off. And I'm not just talking about 5 pounds, we're talking my goal, where I'm at now, I can take about 35 pounds off, 40. So, I know it's not going to be easy. I know I'm going to get frustrated. I know I'm going to get mad, and I'm going to cry even more. And sometimes I'm going to feel like I failed. And that's why I need to come here. That's why I need to do this video diary. So if anybody is out there watching this and you're going through the same thing, in all the times that I've spent money on this, that, or the other with products or gadgets or whatever, and I always looked at that person there that was 120 pounds and fit, and and not that person isn't real, but the whole situation isn't real. What they are portraying isn't real. Maybe those results can be achieved, but that person didn't achieve them with that. They already had it. And it's the same way when you're researching recipes and you're researching exercises. You don't ever land directly on what's fit for you. I am a fat girl that needs motivation. I need to learn how to look at food differently. I need to learn how to look at my exercising differently. I need to learn how to look at myself differently. I am real. This is going to be a year-long journey to see where it lands. Hoping on my 50th birthday, I'm gonna rock some crazy sexy outfit, and somebody's going to throw an awesome surprise party for me with Kid Rock playing and traditional wedding cake. What is it with wedding cake? Can we talk about that for a minute? Because I've been really disappointed. There's a lot of weddings here in the last few years. Nobody has had traditional wedding cake. Why? Can somebody answer that for me? Why? We've had chocolate and red velvet and strawberry wedding cake. What the is that? Traditional. What happened to tradition? What? Somebody explain that to me. So that's all I want. I want some traditional wedding cake. All right. So I guess I've kind of rambled on for day one. Gotta hit the treadmill. Woohoo! What time is it even? Lord, it's 7:16. I don't want to get on the treadmill at 7:16. I'm gonna have to go to bed with my hair wet. This is just, see what I'm talking about? But I'm going to, because you know why? To get 10,000 steps, which should be ideally a goal for the day, right? That means I have to get 4,000 more steps. Actually, 3. Oh, look, 6. Just sitting here waving my arms got me some steps. So actually, only about 3,800. Easy peasy, right? So share this, like me, follow me, find me anywhere else out there. Thanks.